Hey, it's Pastor Mark again with another polo and another myth about evangelism. This is myth number 3, and it goes something like this. I'm not good at evangelism. You don't want me doing evangelism. Or even more, I'd probably make the situation worse. Let me respond to those myths with a few points. First, unbelievers are described in the Bible as spiritually dead and separated from God. You cannot make the situation worse. You could never make somebody more spiritually dead or more separated from God. That's a myth. Secondly, people don't think they're good at evangelism because they equate evangelism with arguing and debating. And that's not what it's about. We're not trying to win arguments and debate people into submission and prove that they're wrong. That's not what evangelism is. Evangelism is speaking the message of Christ to people that don't know Christ. And anybody can be good at that. Let me read to you Romans 10:14. How then will they call on him in whom they have not believed? How will they believe in him whom they have not heard? And how will they hear without a preacher? Did you notice the progression? People have to hear first. Then they can believe. And then they can call upon the Lord for salvation. But if nobody says anything to them, then they don't hear the message, and they can't believe the message, and they can't call upon the Lord for salvation. Do you want to know how to measure if you're really good at evangelism? It's not about how many conversions you have. It's not about how many arguments you've won. Here's how to tell if you're good at evangelism. One word: clarity. If someone hears you talk about Jesus Christ and they say, I understand everything, it makes perfect sense to me, I want nothing to do with it, don't ever talk to me again about Jesus, then you have done good evangelism. But if the person says, I don't understand what you're talking about, you're not making any sense at all, I don't get it, then we definitely have some work to do in regards to evangelism. The issue here is getting the message of Christ to the ears of those who don't know Christ. And anybody can do that. How will they believe if they have not heard? Tune in next week.